Alright guys, we are on our way to the Georgia Bushcraft Fall Gathering. Not only am I very excited about this adventure to the Bushcraft, Georgia, like I always am, but this is also my first time going on a longer trip with the camper, and this will be my first time with the whole family at Georgia Bushcraft. I am so excited to get set up and to see what's going on this year. I heard that it's going to be the biggest year ever.
And we're going here because it's my birthday.
That's right, buddy. So it is Thursday morning. No, it's Friday morning. And although I wanted to get set up smoothly last night, we came in late, of course, and I parked in the right place, so I've got to move the whole camper now, and I've still got to set up my booth, so that's a whole doggone thing. But the road trip last night, so somehow, first off, we randomly lost the gas cap to a gas can. So one of my gas cans that I brought is just venting. So that sucks. And then, let's see, one of the camper doors is kind of defective. I don't want to be too crazy here, but if you buy a camper, you're probably going to find a lot of stuff that's a little bit jank. So one of the camper doors was just randomly open while we were driving. That was a thing. And most importantly, I think the transfer pump on the Yukon went out. So while pulling and everything else on the freeway, randomly the motor just turned off. We're about 1/8 of a tank of gas, because there's two gas tanks. And we lost power steering and brakes. So that was a thing. What's up, guys? Yes, you guys. So now I am going to hopefully get my booth set up and then move the camper and get everything done in the next hour and a half. We'll see how that goes. I'm super excited. I'm not just excited though to be here. I'm also excited to be set up and be done and get this over with. I've got a little bit of anxiety right now just from everything going on. So that's what I'm doing, and hopefully it goes smoothly. And I should have brought my tripod with me, hey bud, for this process, but I didn't, because of course I didn't. Doggone it. So I mentioned I've got to move because I'm parked here and the RV area is over there, but the vendor area, which I didn't know about, is over there. So we're gonna move over there, but of course my electric jack is only working in one direction, which is up. So luckily I pulled the farm jack from the Jeep. So we're just gonna redneck send it. So I talk a big game about coming early. I was actually supposed to come for the co-op days earlier, and I wasn't able to do that because of the doggone goat fencing, which I'm sure you guys heard. But I did have all of this anxiety for getting set up on time, even with my helpers here, because like I said, we did start setting up last minute. However, with the overall mood of Georgia Bushcraft and the quality of the people that come here, as you can see, people are swinging by. I really probably could have done my setting up while people were there and not had much of an issue. It's just such a good event. It's just such a good vibe that I probably shouldn't stress it as much as I do. But I tell you this right now, next year and for spring, I will most certainly be there earlier because I just don't like setting up at the last second. Here I am, set up with the simple table. My little rotating display thing didn't work, but whatever. The leather on the table is made by Spirit of the Bear Designs. He is the man. really didn't do enough to capture the vibe of the show. I really need to work on getting a lot more B-roll footage. Alright, so this is kind of weird. As you can see, we've got some parsley here. I did the ultimate no-no and I got parsley instead of cilantro. You see, what I wanted to do was show you one of my favorite things to cook in the camper, which is my street tacos, white boy style with chorizo and cilantro and lime and onions. And I really ruined it all around, but it was still a good eat anyways, but just not nearly as bougie as I wanted to make that video. Man, right into one of my favorite parts about Georgia Bushcraft, the night rave and bug hunt with Joe Flowers. This was the coolest thing ever.
Oh, sorry. You can run, but you can't.
Joe Flowers is a great example of one of the people who really adds a ton of value to Georgia Bushcraft, especially for the kids. He has a wealth of knowledge and a passion for the kids, and he just really finds a way to make every event a little bit extra special all on his own.
Check that out. Please get a picture. That is awesome. Scientists are still trying to figure out why these animals bioluminesce. The theory is it attracts bugs. Science in action. Woohoo! And that's a beautiful little scorpion. Thanks, buddy.
But we're not done yet.
Hey, there's a smell. It's a cyanide. That's what he excretes out to make sure birds don't eat them. You guys smell it? It smells like cherries or something, right? That's a noxious smell. So, yeah, you're jumping now. Not yet. Oh, yeah, we should.
Yes.
Just go, everybody, get in the line. Get in.
I've got to say, every year I've shown up to Georgia Bushcraft, one of the things that has blown me away has been the food, and it was on point this year. Obviously, a big part of Georgia Bushcraft is going to be the vendors. There's tons of vendors, tons of awesome stuff, lots of knives and bushcraft gear. Obviously, I'm a part of that. These clips were filmed vertically for a YouTube short and reel, but yeah, really cool stuff out there every year. And one really cool thing is, like, every night they'll have a raffle, and so vendors like myself and other people will donate items to Georgia Bushcraft. You can buy tickets, you're given tickets when you get there, and everybody enters a raffle to win the specific things that they want, and it's really, really fun, especially for the kids.
You've driven from everywhere, you have flown in, you have canoed in, you have rode in on a train. We thank you guys so much, however you make it. We are honored that you guys have decided to spend your weekend here with us, celebrating the things that we never knew everybody else wanted to do also. So wrestling before. Anybody know whose intro music that is? Woo! Come on, everybody give me a woo. Woo! Oh, I love it. I want to introduce to you guys the heavyweight volunteer champion of the world, Mr. Mark Keenan.
No, you're not going back and forth. Kids playing at Georgia Bushcraft is essentially a constant, and out there with the wildest of the kids, of course, are mine.
I've Got a white ticket right now. This is the last one, guys. Last one. Thank you so much. Black Powder Bill, FFL. He is my favorite firearms dealer. And
Zach Fowler was a really cool new addition this year, and my Benny man won one of his shovels. That was a huge, huge deal. He won it in the raffle with only one ticket. I want to wrap this video up, guys. Fall 2024 was an absolutely fantastic show for me. I would highly encourage vendors to go there and to get involved and to start making contacts. It's a fantastic place for it. I would advise people from all around the region to come and to visit there. I think what's special to me about the event is we have an overall bushcraft vibe without all of the pretension that can come with that. We have survivalists there, but it's not some weird fake thing. We've got bushcrafters there, but they're not going to be the kind of people who judge everybody if they're not wearing wool and leather. We've got some regular people there. We've got knife fanatics there. We've got people who go there and dress in full costume for the event, but it's not an event that is promoted and ran by a bunch of big names that are super ego-driven. So to me, it has been a unique experience, a really fun experience, a place where I feel comfortable. I don't feel like there are a lot of rules choking me off and I have to watch my step or someone's gonna get pissed off at me or something like that. Just very relaxed, very fun, very educational, and just lots of people who have really become important to me over the few times that I have attended. So that's the whole deal, guys. I intend to be back for the spring, for the fall, and for every event that follows. This is my event. So let me know what you think in the comment section below. If you have gone, let others know your experiences and how you felt about the event there. And I will talk to you there. And of course, I don't think I mentioned this yet. If you'd like to support me and my channel, I've got my knife brand, Exodus Knife and Tool, and my rifle sling brand, where I hand make rifle slings using American-made mil-spec components, a specially designed sling that I designed in Afghanistan myself. So that's Beach and Tactical, and those links will be in the description box below, along with Patreon affiliate links and all that garbage. So feel free to check that out. And like I said, I'll talk to you in the comment section below, and I hope that you have a blessed day.